What's up, everybody? It's been a couple weeks since I put up a vlog, so forgive me if it takes me a while to talk about everything I did, but this is stuff I did 2 weekends ago now, so I'm gonna have to be sifting through and remembering what it was. And also sorry if my voice sounds a little funny, I have a cold. It's been going around. I avoided catching it as long as I could, but it finally got me. Let's see what I got in this week's vlog. Alrighty. Oh, this goes back even farther. It goes back 3 weekends ago. So let's see, 3 weekends ago, Friday night, Mike and I made another delicious dinner. We had some stir-fry stuff and cookies. We made 24 cookies and I ate 20 of them, and Mike was very disappointed in me.
It's dinner time in the Victor house.
Jason, his birthday was that week, so he asked us, he was like, oh, Friday, I think I'm going to have some friends over, we're going to drink a little, play some board games, it'll be a pretty chill night, and we're like, okay, that's cool, so we decided we should get a fire going in the backyard. One of the things we did to prepare the backyard was there is a tree that was barely standing on its own, so Mike and I literally just pushed this tree over.
Hooray! And then you take out the fence, we're good.
We're trained professionals.
Nothing went wrong, so that was good. And then we also started, to fuel the fire, we burned some furniture that was left in our house that we didn't want. So that was fun getting that going. But then the surprise was, instead of a few friends coming over and playing board games, basically half of Jason's engineering class came over, and it turned into this huge party, which I'm totally fine with, but it was just funny. It was like our first party, and it was so impromptu. But then the next morning, like, the house wasn't trashed or anything. We were able to clean it up really quick, and it was the cleanest the house has ever been. So the whole weekend was really just a win all around. Oh, and also, the next morning, I took the tree that we pushed over and chopped it up into a bunch of logs. I know if my dad watches me do that, he's going to have something to say about my technique, but the job got done, so that's all that matters. Alright, so that brings us to 2 weekends ago. On Friday, I went with the running club up to Cedarville University, and we ran in an indoor track meet, and that was really fun. We had some guys do really well. We broke a lot of records for the club, and I made a highlight montage, which is also on my channel. I'll put the link in the description, because I thought that was pretty cool. Straight from that track meet, it was halfway to Columbus anyway, so I continued on my way up to Ohio State for a party. It was really fun. I got to see Mike. I got to see Zach.
I've spent 9 out of 10 cups so far.
I got to see Noah. Jay was there. And obviously Amanda, as always, was a great host.
Say hi. Hi.
Next morning I ran and then hung out with Ryan for most of the day, but I didn't get any videos with Ryan. We just sat in Knowlton. The architecture building there? Art building? I don't really know. Ryan's kind of both. We sat there and did homework for most of the day. And then I did get to meet up with Zach, though, before I left at his restaurant, Brassica. I think it's called Brassica. But that's where he works. It was so good. Like, especially for vegetarian food, it was so filling. They have all this, like, pickled stuff and all these cool, just, like, random foods that they throw together in a bowl. And you're like, okay, this seems really weird. I don't know how this is even going to work, but then you start eating it, and literally everything is just so good. So if you're ever in Columbus, I definitely recommend looking up Brassica. I might be saying that wrong. Zach can correct me next time I see him. So yeah, then we went back to Zach's apartment and hung out there for a little bit. Then I had to get going back to Cincinnati. So then this would have been last week. On Tuesday, I need to get my community service hours in, so I was trying to find stuff to do. And I only got 1 hour for this, but I went down to the parks department. I have this whole book just of information about people who got those little bricks with their names on them as a donation to the parks department. They have it all in these books, and they want it all to be on a computer. So I sat there for an hour just typing in names and information. It was honestly, I kind of like work like that. You don't have to think at all, you just kind of go and do it. I got to listen to some music while I was doing it, so 1 hour down, 14 to go. What else? I parallel parked really good one day, so I parallel parked really well. Yeah, I took a video just to show it off, because I've been getting really good lately, and I feel like it deserves recognition.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. I am so freaking good.
And then, oh yeah, as you can tell by where I'm sitting doing this, Mike and I moved back downstairs because it got cold again and the attic was cold, so we're back sleeping right next to each other for the time being. That's all I have for this vlog. So, that brings us up to last weekend. Hopefully I can get one posted by the weekend of last weekend and this week. Keep an eye out for that. That would be a pretty quick turnover, but I bet I can do it. So I guess that's all for now. Subscribe to the channel so you know when new videos are up. And other than that, as always, thanks for watching.